With softball knit into the fabric of the city of Chicago, what better than a midweek Chicagoland showdown between the Northwestern Wildcats and Loyola Chicago Ramblers? Just 4 miles separate the two schools in the Battle of Sheridan Road. As the Cats and Ramblers looking to move past tough weekends today on Big Ten Plus. Loyola Chicago coming in at 12-29, Northwestern 20-win team. They're looking to bounce back against a tough series against Nebraska. We welcome you into the broadcast booth streak for her. She's been fantastic. Slaps it left side. Donahue with a nice play at shortstop makes the throw, 1 down in the first.
Really great play by Bridget Donahue, who has been shifting back and forth, played some third base, some shortstop this year, and at times has struggled a little bit, has a handful of errors on the...
Allie Palowitz, the shortstop, team leader in home runs. What a play by Nito at second base, snares the line drive, 2 away.
That was an absolute rocket off the bat. That really got the barrel of Palowitz and took Grace Nito, just sticking that glove up in the air and just lodged perfectly into the glove today.
Slap left side, fair ball. She'll take the turnaround to second base, and it'll be a stand-up 2-out double for Wallace.
Well, that was the first time we've seen Signe Dose tested at the hot...
Top 50 in stolen bases nationally per game. The 2-1. Left side, Donahue over at shortstop, makes the throw in time. And that is how the top of the first ends. Loyola Chicago, a 2-out double left on the base paths, 0-0. At veteran presence, finds her way on base. On base percentage at .376 this season. The 2-2. Chopped right side, kind of an awkward hop, but easy play for Haley Wallace at second base. Pepkowski deals the 2-2. Slammed right back up the middle. Base knock past the center fielder Sass. And Nader into second base with a 1-out double. The Wildcats have their first hit of the day.
Yeah, just a great piece of slugging.
He readies. Fires the 1-2. Slam towards left field. High, towering softball. Deep. It's got the distance. Kaylee Avasado, her 4th home run of the season, up to 23 RBIs. As Northwestern up early. It's 2-0 Wildcats.
And what a crucial way for the Cats to get some momentum. We talked about their weekend struggles against Nebraska. And how about in one swing of the bat, matching the weekend total in terms of runs that this team had. 2 runs.
Northwestern's going to need that bat. 3 balls, no strikes, low for ball 4. So Robinson works a 1-out walk after the 2-run shot from Avasado.
A good job by Northwestern on Robinson on that one. Just great job staying disciplined, not swinging at anything.
So Robinson at first, Bridget Donahue at the dish. .267 batting average, .425 on base percentage. This ball gets away from the backstop Nat Lesnicki. Robinson will pounce on to second base. Talk about a player that's in. Pepkowski readies. Fires the 2-2. Slammed left side, gets past Palowitz at shortstop, and it'll be runners on the corners with 1 out for Northwestern. Emma coming to the dish.
Yeah, that was a bit of an awkward one off of the bat of Donahue. Just didn't have the same type of velocity that you had on the corners. A big chance for Emma to do something here.
And Ray went hitless against Nebraska. Throw down to second, and Northwestern loves to be aggressive on the base paths as Donahue picks up a stolen base, but
against Jordy Ball.
Here's the 1-2 from Pepkowski. Kunia grounds it left side. Nice diving play by Palowitz, but she'll have to keep it. So the RBI for Kunia on the infield single.
Looks like Grace Minarvik.
Yeah, she'll be over at first. Donahue at third. Signe Dose in the batter's box. Kind of an awkward play, but Minarvik able to get into second base.
Yeah, that's an extremely odd. You can do anything here with the 2-2.
Pepkowski fires. Dose launches to left field. Get out of here. First career home run for Signe Dose. And the Wildcats, a 2-home run first. Wow, what a start.
A 6-run first inning for Northwestern. And Adam, that 8 spot in the lineup has really been a bugaboo for the Cats all season long. They've been looking for production. And how about Signe Dose entering home run, a 3-run shot. Adam, she may have well of the campaign.
Payoff pitch from Pepkowski. as Lindsay left field, but the ballpark will keep this one in. Riley Owens underneath it, but Northwestern, a 6 spot in the first, courtesy of 2 home runs. One from Kaylee Avasad.
It's been so impressive, such a hot bat.
Struggled a little bit in the Dayton series, but a lot of Rambler hitters did. Just went 1 for 8 in that series. 3-1 inside ball 4, and Ramblers have a base runner here to start things off in the second. Here's the 2-1. This one off the helmet. So Grudzalanek inside has now allowed 2 consecutive base runners. Good to see Lesnicki okay.
Just kind of insight into the command struggles.
This ball towards center field. Lindsay ranging over. She's got it for the first out of the inning. There's just the speed of Mitchell tagging up from second to third. Runners on the corners now, 1 out for Skylar Croker.
Yeah, Mitchell advancing with plenty of time to spare on a ball to really straight away midfield center.
The 1-2, chopped right back to Grudzalanek. Great job to hold Mitchell off and get the out at first. So second and third, 2 outs as Grudzalanek trying to navigate through these waters.
Adam, and that's exactly what she did. She attacked the outside part of the zone. That hit just off the end of the bat and popped right back to Grudzalanek, who checked in.
1-2 from Grudzalanek. Chopped left side. Dose with the throw over to strain 2 on the base paths. Grudzalanek allows back-to-back leadoff players aboard. Northwestern. Kowski fires. Chopped left side. Awkward play. Nice throw just off the bag, though, from Palowitz at shortstop. Nita will advance to second on the throw. She's trying to go 3, and she is in there. Payoff pitch on the way from Pepkowski. As Nader rockets one into center field again. That's her first RBI of the season at home. Trying to make it get into second base. Ball gets away from Palowitz. And now Nader at third base picks up the RBI, up to 18 ribbies on the season. 7-0 Wildcats as Grace Ito comes around to score.
Well, Adam, so much to unpack there. First of all, a great piece of 2-strike hitting from Kelsey Nader. Just being able to send that one out on a frozen would lead this Wildcat team.
She has 3 in conference play, 8 in non-con so far. 2-1, slap left side. Nice job by Grimaldi to keep it in the infield. And the strong throw beats Avasado down the bag, holds Nader at third. A 10.3% last season, up to nearly 25% this year. 3-2, through the right hole. And RBI number 30 of the season for Robinson on the RBI single. Kelsey Nader comes home, and it's 8-0 Wildcats. Hickey readies the 1-1. Fires to Donahue, lifts one towards right field as Johnson comes in on it for out number 2.
A nice play by Johnson, and those are a lot harder than they look, especially with the sun up high in the sky.
Right, just 2 home runs on the year after 10 a season ago. 6 of those came post-April 1st, though. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 swinging, so Hickey gets out of the inning. Northwestern tacks on 2 more. 8-0 Wildcats after 2. Only got, right now, 9 outs to work with. What's the mentality is hard play for Dose makes the throw. She's looking fantastic over at third base.
Yeah, what a day Signy Dose is having. Had that huge home run in only her 4th at-bat of the season, has made a handful from Grudzalanek. You've seen the high heat, you've seen the off-speed, all with 2 strikes, what she's trying to go to.
Grudzalanek. Called strike 3 looking. What a pitch from Grudzalanek on the inner corner. Freezes Palowitz for
her 10th double of the year. Leads this Ramblers team.
Grudzalanek fires. Wallace grounds it left side. Donahue at shortstop makes the play in time to retire the side. 8-0 Northwestern in charge. Head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Settling things down.
3 balls, no strikes. Narvik on her way to first, and she'll walk for the 2nd time this season. And coming to the dish now, Signy Dose in her last plate appearance. Well, she went yard.
She sure did. She got all of this one, but she wasn't even sure off the bat if she was able to do so. You can take a look when we get to this replay as she rounds first base, and the rest of her teammates are all celebrating, but Signy Dos not sure what happened. You see her slow up, come into second base.
Minarvik will scamper up to second base as first pitch gets away from Lesnicki behind the dish. It's 5. Still managed to have that homer way out in front of that for strikeout. So 1 out now with Minarvik at second, brings up Ayanna Lindsay.
Really good job by Maddie Hickey going to the off speed with 2 strikes to get Dos swing and miss, and that is why you go.
Put up 6 in the first. This ball launched towards left field, back towards the track. It's gone. Ayanna Lindsay, a home runner, second of the season. A 2-run shot. Launch code activated for the Wildcats today.
And what major production Northwestern is getting from the bottom of the order today, Adam. We saw a home run from Signy Dos in the 8th spot. Now a 2-run shot from Ayanna Lindsay in the 9th spot. And you mentioned her second home run of the season. That ties a career high in a season. She had 2 all the way back in 2022. But in limited plate appearances this season, Ayanna Lindsay's been able to show off the power.
This ball just crushed towards left field.
A no-doubter.
Off Welsh Ryan Arena. That's been where the ball's been flying today. All 3 home runs for the Wildcats towards left field. The wind's been helping a little bit, but that one was gone.
Yeah, I think that one is a
3 home runs for the Wildcats to 30 homers on the season now. 2-2. Pop towards right field. Easy play for Abby Johnson. And there's 2 away.
More at-bats. They're going to be big for Northwestern down the line, whether that's this year or in the future.
Ball sent towards center field. Base knock for Garden. It's a big knock for her. Her first since the 1st of April against Notre Dame.
Yeah, and that was a good-looking swing, Adam.
Avasado, high chopper, left side. Nice play by the shortstop, Palowitz, to get the out at second. Northwestern 2 more on the board, courtesy of an Ayanna Lindsay 2-run shot. It's 10-0 Wildcats after 3. The Danielle Williams show, for the most part.
Yeah, a good half-decade of just having an iron horse in there for the circle.
The 3-2. Right back up the middle. Nito gloves it, throws on to first. I think it was actually caught it on in her glove, Nito, at second base, but just today got stranded at second base after the hit by pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Soft chopper right side, Robinson coming in on it. Just having to slide to the bag head first. Gets the out.
Nice play by Robinson. Certainly a harder one than it looks like with a runner barreling down towards first.
So now to Lesnicki, who, as I mentioned, is hit by that pitch. Soft roller over to Dos, makes the throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Grudzelanek in the circle. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th on Big Ten Plus. Indianapolis, Indiana. The 1-0 crushed towards the gap in right center. Rounding first, now on her way to second. She's going to go 3, why not? Speeding in, sliding in, and she's got a triple. Dowden, her second hit of the season. Was hit by a pitch in her last one. She's got a single, knocks in a run, an RBI knock for Lauren Curry, brings home Kate Dowden. That's Curry's first hit of the season and her first career hit.
And what a time for it to score a run for these players who don't often get a chance at the plate, who are still producing. You see back-to-back hits there from Dowden and Curry. That one just over the heads of the left side of the infield, and the Northwestern dugout is going wild on first.
2-0. Smashed left side. Fair ball. It's going to be extra bases for Saborski. Donahue speeding around third, chugging home. How about an RBI double for Lauren Saborski? Her second double of the season, 3rd RBI. And the bats are coming to life in Evanston. 12 runs on the scoreboard.
I cannot say enough about how impressive this Northwestern team has been. Not just a dozen runs, but how about 13 hits on the day, a baker's dozen. That one just roped down the third base line. And Saborski on with a double, and that's now 3 hits broken that dated back several years, and vibes are great right now.
This ball launched towards left field, just off the top of the wall. Extra bases for Minarvik. Nope, she's going to have to sit back at first base. That ball was launched But nonetheless,
struggled to adjust to the off-speed pitches in her last 2 at-bats.
Way out in front again on the off-speed. So there's the strikeout. Dose has now struck out in back-to-back plate appearances.
Quashing a little bit of the momentum.
Different arms Loyola Chicago's had to throw out today. Lindsay pops one on the infield. Bronowitz underneath it. And there's 2 away. Talk about a good bounce back after the first 4 batters.
Hit here.
Nito chops left side. Really good glove and an even better throw, but Nito beats it out from Cromaldi. That's just the speed for Grace Nito. She's got a single, though.
Adam, I think you described it earlier in the broadcast, the art of the infield single, and that's on full display right now. That chopper just includes a handful of reserves who are not usual mainstays.
The 1-0. Slow chopper over to the bag at first base. Croker steps on it, and we're out of the 4th. Loyola Chicago needing some runs. 13-0 the score.
Game alive and avoid being run ruled.
Krudzelanic going 4 innings, 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 1 strikeout as Blay hits Johnson on the back of the leg. And there's a runner on the base paths for the Ramblers.
It was in the double digits. They were run-ruling teams left and right. This season, a little bit less.
0-2. Borg goes down, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Blay. That's her first in the last, now, 3 appearances.
A big strikeout there for Blay. And former Wildcat Angela Zedak, who had a big 3-run shot in last year's contest between these 2 teams, has since graduated.
Chopped left side. Dose goes on to second. No throw to first. There's 2 away. Northwestern just 1 out from winning this thing. And you mentioned the mayor
to her popped up in her area. She had this really incredible acrobatic play recently.
Donahue over at shortstop makes the throw in time, and Northwestern wins this one 13-0 the final after 5. A run rule victory that stops a 3-game skid as Northwestern picks up its 7th straight win over the Ramblers.
Just an impressive all-around day from Northwestern. The pitching, being able to hold this Rambler team to a shutout. The hitting, 15 hits, 13 runs, fresh off of a series where across 3 games they only had 2 runs and 7 hits. And it wasn't just the mainstays in the lineup. Northwestern emptying the bench out early.